In this video we are going to see the purpose of using the application properties. So you can see the project, and when you click on this project you can see something called src, and in that src you can see main, then java, then we can see the package which we have created in the previous tutorials. Then we have created the hello in the previous tutorial, and below you can see something called as resources. Click on the resources and you can see something called as application dot properties. And the main purpose of this application dot property is this help us to define the properties like the database name and other stuffs related to the thing. So here we can put some like the database name followed by the name of the database, then the credential of the database, etc. So what I'm going to demonstrate is I'm going to use this application dot properties, and I'm going to get the content from this application dot properties to the program in which we have created. For example, so I'm going to create something called app dot followed by some name. So this is the user defined property, and there are plenty of predefined properties are there. For example, the string application dot name is a predefined property, and so this app dot name is user defined property. So and I'm going to put it as the app hello as the app name. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this app hello with the help of this property app.name from this hello. So to do that, what we can do is first we will create some variable to store that. So I'm going to use string. So I'm going to use the variable name app name, and I'm going to fetch this application dot property from this application dot properties to this hello. So for that there is another annotation called at followed by value, and this value can be generated like this. First we have to put the double quotes followed by the dollar symbol, then open curly bracket, then close curly bracket. Within this we have to put the application content. For example, the content is app.name, so you paste it here, and so this app name will be app hello, because we have assigned we have used something called as value annotation, and this will assign here, and we can print this here. For example, hello world, the name of the application is plus app name. So now save it and we can run it. So it's running. Yeah, so we can open the browser, type the localhost 8080, you'll get the white label error page. Then we have to put the mapping, and you'll get hello world. The name of the application is app hello. So this is the purpose of the application property. Here we have specified something called user defined app.name. So there are plenty of things there like spring.h2.console. This kind of thing is a predefined kind of thing. We will discuss that in the upcoming videos. And the main content of the main thing can be applied here. For example, if the programmer wants to connect this application with the database, he can put all the content of the database information will be there. So with the help of this annotation at value, we can assign it to the variable name and we can use it for our application. So in the next video we'll see some other property called application.yml. So we'll do the same kind of stuff in a different manner. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel.